Although there is currently no general data protection law in Indonesia, the Indonesian House of Representatives is in the process of discussing a draft Personal Data Protection Act, which would introduce a comprehensive framework for the protection of personal data. Currently, the right to privacy is enshrined in the Constitution of the Republic of Indonesia, and a number of sector-specific laws and regulations have established core concepts, such as legal bases for personal data processing. Among the most significant pieces of privacy-related legislation is the Electronic Information Law 2008, which provides that the use of any information pertaining to an individual's personal data through electronic media requires their consent. In addition, the Ministry of Communications and Informatics, Kominfo, has also developed several relevant regulations that regulate the use of electronic data and apply to the broad category of electronic service providers. These regulations include Regulation Number 20 of 2016 on the protection of personal data in an electronic system. Like the Electronic Information Law, Regulation 20 establishes consent as a core foundation of privacy protection by providing that the processing of personal data in an electronic system can only be conducted with the approval of the personal data owner. Regulation 20 sets out further obligations for data storage and specifying purposes of data collection. More recently, Government Regulation Number 71 of 2019 regarding provisions of electronic systems and transactions imposed additional obligations for electronic system providers. In particular, GR 71 introduced 6 new legal bases aside from consent for the processing of personal data. GR 71 also provides for data owners' rights, such as the right to erasure and the right to delisting, and further defines personal data. GR 71 also creates certain data localization obligations where Kominfo's oversight cannot be ensured. Although these laws and regulations provide a general basis for personal data protection, the draft Personal Data Protection Bill is expected to introduce a more robust privacy framework. In particular, Kominfo has noted that the bill focuses on data sovereignty and security and establishes a list of criteria to be assessed for the cross-border transfer of data. Furthermore, the bill, if enacted, would impose a range of obligations on data controllers and processors, the violation of which could result in penalties of up to approximately 4.2 million euros. However, there have been recent legislative procedural challenges in Indonesia, which notably resulted in delay. While changes to data protection can certainly be expected, the timescale of these developments is not yet clear. To continue researching key compliance requirements in Indonesia, use jurisdiction dashboards to quickly access the latest regulatory developments and best practice from leading experts.